afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the Texas Rangers. It's Rangers baseball, and it comes your way next. Kluber, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Standing in, Cesar Hernandez, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one.
First pitch, 107.
This is popped up. Brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number one.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That strike two. Kluber, a 6'4" right-hander. He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Slow roller out to short. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
That is first.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. Aaron Savali, a native of Connecticut, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, take a look at that career ERA in the low 2s. Not an easy thing to do in the day of smaller ballparks and guys hitting a lot of home runs. One thing he does, he stays away from the barrels of the bats, and if he continues to pitch like that, he's going to have his way with a lot of teams. It'll be interesting and fun to watch him in this one here today.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. Takes strike two. windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
You know, there aren't many guys that can just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Three and 2 to the Rangers' designated hitter.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Batting second. Not shortstop. Elvis.
Ready now, Elvis Andrus. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Roll, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
1 ball, 1 strike the count. Chew on at first, nobody out. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
2-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Runners off for second. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Hernandez at second. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo. As a look, now the pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Lifted into center field. Naquin's under it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
To the plate now, Danny Santana, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line toward right center. Reyes is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for Texas, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go. Digging in, Franmil Reyes.
The right fielder, number 32, Franmil Reyes.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
Reyes has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Jose Ramirez. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is skied into short left center. Calhoun comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next it'll be Tyler Naquin. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. One and one.
1-1.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And there's a base hit, the first one of the ball game for the Indians.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
So now Carlos Santana, as he'll take a look at ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Two and one after the foul ball there. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Domingo Santana would be next. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Striding into the box, Domingo Santana. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. From the stretch.
Nope, that's the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
2 down, runners at first and second. In there, 1-1.
Ball 1 strike.
Chopper to short, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. One and 2. Here it is. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Indians strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Todd Frazier. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
2-0.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The 2-1.
Full count.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
The second baseman.
Stepping into the box, Rougned Odor. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, the pitch. In there, 0-1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Nobody out, runner on first. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 2-2 offering.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
3-2 pitch. And he won't have to contend with the throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. Here's the first pitch to him. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
0-1. Here it comes. None out. Runners at first and second. Line drive to center field. And that'll qualify as the Rangers' first hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
Batting it, the catcher, Jose Trevino.
Standing in now, Jose Trevino. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Pitch popped up. Ramirez in foul ground, and no one will get this one. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box now, Ronald Guzman, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Guzman, a 25-year-old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin's under it. And that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Arizona and spring training baseball after this. Coming to the plate now, Roberto Perez, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Cesar Hernandez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home.
No, that's low.
High and deep to right center. Center fielder going back, and that one is gone. Solo shot to right center as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Now that designated hitter.
At the plate now, Oscar Mercado. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounder down the line at 3rd. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit back toward the mound. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Fouled away. To 2-2 now. Runner on first with 2 away. Sent on the ground out to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. One and 0. Here it is. A swing by Ramirez, and this one soaring to right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. As the Indians continue to pull away, it's now 4-0.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Rafael Montero makes his way toward the mound now as he'll appear in his 6th ball game of the spring.
Number 48, Rafael Montero.
Now here's the pitch.
Hey. Oh, that's out. Hey.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
4 runs here in this half inning. And they come in inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Cleveland's out in front, 4-0. To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Shin-Soo Choo. And they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Now the pitch.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
3-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. Here's Elvis Andrus now. Here it comes now to Andrus. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Scooped up. There's 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Digging in, Joey Gallo flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Into the box, Danny Santana, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
0-2 count, and the pitch. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the belt, the pitch, and it's fouled away. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty forceful about it, too. And the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More Cactus League action coming your way after this. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Carlos Santana settles in to lead off the inning. Pitch coming. Here it is. Santana, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. 0-1 count. Here it comes.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now back.
Ready for another chance? Domingo Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Bouncer up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Up next for Cleveland, the catcher, Roberto.
In now, Roberto Perez. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Santana is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now back, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Ready for another shot now, Cesar Hernandez. In terms of the head-to-head with Rafael Montero, he's a .333 hitter. First offering on its way. This one's down to third. Little pitch and catch chance for Odor at second base, and that'll do it. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Tribe lead this one 4-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Todd Frazier now. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon. Everyone, it's so much harder to concentrate when it rains.
2-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Has a look, now the pitch.
That's a ball.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. That evens it up, 1-1. Fouled off. One, 2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Here now the 2-2. Gets the outside corner, strike 3.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Stepping in now, Willie Calhoun. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. In there, and he's in control, 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now that's popped up. Santana has a play. 2 gone.
Now back.
Stepping in, Jose Trevino. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Cut fastball, and it's by him, 1-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
2 out with the man at first. One and 2 to the Rangers catcher.
Count 1 and 2.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Rangers leave 1. They trail here 4-0. Is on his way to the mound now as he'll work in his 8th ball game here this spring. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in now, Oscar Mercado. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Liner toward right center, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
So here's Francisco Lindor now as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Franmil Reyes, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. He's set. Here it comes. Too low, 1-0. 2 balls, no strikes now, batting with 1 out and a runner at third.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit on the ground out to short. Andrus fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead-off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Now back, the center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
So here's Tyler Naquin as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Back outside.
A runner on first with 2 away. Hit weakly on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Indians lead it 5-0. Shane Bieber, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Shane Bieber.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, so striding forward now, Ronald Guzman. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch. Ball 2 now.
2 balls, no strike.
The 2-0 on the way.
Oh, that's out.
Shin-Soo Choo will follow here. He waits on deck. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Shin-Soo Choo. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way.
Whoa, that's down.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
A runner at first with no outs here. In for strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
The 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Andrews.
So next to the plate for Texas, Elvis Andrus. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
And that misses for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Down into left center for a base hit.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Here's Joey Gallo now. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. As a look, now the pitch.
Ball 1. Ball.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Danny Santana will be next. Runners are at first and second with one away.
He's going.
Now both runners on the move. He swings and misses. Throw down. It's there. He's out trying to take third. And a poor gamble in hindsight there as the inning is over. We'll see Carlos Santana when we come back. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Indians 5 and the Rangers nothing. Here's Carlos Santana now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Carlos Santana.
First delivery to him on the way. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap.
The left fielder, number 24. Domingo.
Well, there it is. This one is going to be delayed as the crew chief has made the call to suspend action.
You know, Matt, I just get the feeling this isn't going to be a very long delay. And we do have some clearing skies, so I think both of these guys possibly will go back out.
Well, the rain is finally past us as we welcome you back. Nick Goody will be the new pitcher on the mound after the delay as we are ready for more baseball. Domingo Santana will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
I can feel the breeze up here from that one.
He waits. Now the pitch. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Outside. That's
Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Andrus on to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Roberto Perez. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Frazier is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One hit in the inning, but no one left. To the bottom of the sixth we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Indians on top, 5-0. Tristan McKenzie enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth. Into the box now, Danny Santana. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
The center fielder, Danny Santana.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the pitch.
That's out.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
I got to count 2 and 2.
And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Standing in now, Todd Frazier, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A couple of walks for him thus far. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled away. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Rougned Odor waits on deck. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's Rougned Odor now. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Now the pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. 2-1.
2-1.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. Last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
A full count for Odor, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Standing in, Willie Calhoun. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball, 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball, that's in.
To 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Naquin's under it, and the inning is over. 1 left for Texas. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Greg Allen is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Greg Allen.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now the pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Goody matches up here in this one against his former employer. He was claimed off waivers last year.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here. But then once the game starts, it's all business.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Greg Allen is retired to kick off the inning.
Oscar Mercado.
Daniel Johnson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Daniel Johnson.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Bernie Clement.
And that misses low and away, ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The 1-0 home. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Arizona and spring training baseball after this. Ernie Clement is the new shortstop as he stays in the game after entering as a pinch hitter.
Number 84.
Nick Whitgren will come on and pitch for the 7th time here this spring.
Number 62. Nick Whitgren. Now at second. Number 1.
Delino DeShields is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second.
Delino DeShields.
Bottom of the inning now. Digging in once again, Jose Trevino. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Robinson Chirinos is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. One and 1 to Chirinos. Two and 1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
All even now, 2 and 2. And the pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3 and 2. Now the payoff pitch home. Down the line and fair. That's a hit.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out. That's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
But you know what you hear all the time, that the game baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
To the plate now, Ronald Guzman, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and it's now a 5-2 game.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Into the box now, Shin-Soo Choo, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Whitgren, the former Miami Marlin, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. No outs, nobody on. Lifted in the air to center. Naquin is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes now to Andrus. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Still only 1 out in the inning. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. The 2-1 home. Their count now at 2-2. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Oliver Perez will come on now and take the ball for the 4th time this spring.
Number 39, Perez.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. Two out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Full count now, 3-2.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
At the plate, Danny Santana, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch in the dirt, but swung on and missed. Perez corrals it, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Now at the plate, Todd Frazier. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. 2 down, runners at first and second. Fouled away. A 1-1. Oh, almost caught looking to end the inning, but it's called a ball. 2-2.
Man, that's a tough take given where we are this game, but he got away with it.
Ready with the 2-2. A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. And the runner will score from second.
Next for the Rangers, the second baseman,
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 74, Scott Moss.
Up next for the Rangers, Rougned Odor. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. And they're runners at the corners now. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Moss, a native Floridian. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Santana will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa stays in the ball game in the 8th spot and takes over at second base.
Now playing second, number 9, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Now catcher, number 61, Robinson Chirinos.
Bradley Zimmer is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Line drive to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jose
Connor Maribel will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 79, Connor Maribel.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. He's running. Pitch misses the throw down, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big, and plus this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
3-2, full count. A runner at second, nobody out. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Bowers, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 7th round back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
The 1-1 home. Bowers, a 6'1" left-handed swinger and thrower. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate, Carlos Santana, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Just hung in there on that one. Here's another 2-2. Domingo Santana is on deck. Good battle. Count remains full. He'll try it again. 3-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. And that's the second out. So a runner at second. 2 down now. And that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's out.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken. Strike 2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit out towards second. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. A run for the Indians on the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Indians 6 and the Rangers 3.
Number 4.
Jordan Stevens is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his 3rd game so far this spring.
Number 94. Jordan.
Christian Arroyo will also enter as he takes over at third base.
Now at third.
Jordan Luplow will also come in now as he takes over out in center.
Now in center field, number 8, Jordan Luplow.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Striding in, Willie Calhoun. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Willie Calhoun.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
In now, Robinson Chirinos.
Catcher Robinson.
As he'll go after the first pitch to to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And he comes back with one that misses here, and it's 1-1 to the Ranger backstop. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Base is empty here with nobody out. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2. Ronald Guzman will be next. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
A ball and no strikes. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Shin-Soo Choo, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. The 3-1. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. A runner at first with no outs here. Runner goes. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Shin-Soo Choo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and this goes right past him. Now the relay home, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Dominic Leone is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 53, Dominic Leone.
Leody Taveras will come on now and pinch run here.
For the Rangers, number 78, Leody Taveras.
At the plate now, Elvis Andrews, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. And it's fouled away. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. So striding in, Joey Gallo, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's the first pitch to him. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2-0 count, the pitch.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. That one's in there, 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the payoff pitch home.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Liner toward right center. And he has come through big time, as this ought to tie the ball game and maybe even get him a lead. As he arrives at second without a play, as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in a bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. So digging in now, Todd Frazier. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First delivery to him on the way. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Fouled off. Three runs already home here. Way outside. 1-2. From the belt, the pitch, and a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with two gone now. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Jeffrey Rodriguez answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just one out to get out of it. So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and two out in the inning. Ready with the 1-0.
1 ball, 1 strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Two and one, here it is. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
And he fouls this one off. The set and the 2-2. 3-2, and now the carousel will be in motion here with two away.
Gotta love a late rally, and listen to this crowd now. They are really into this.
Here's the payoff pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and this goes right past him. Oh my, that might plate two. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Into the box, Willie Calhoun. Ball one to start the at-bat. Two out, bases loaded. 2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. The set and the 2-1. Taken high and deep to right. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam, his second of the game, as this is now a 5-run cushion. How about about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Standing in now, Robinson Chirinos. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. Fouled away. Fouled off. The 1-2 is a called strike 3 on the corner. But not before they claim the lead here as they bat around and hang an 8th spot on them. We played 8 full. The Rangers on top here, 11-6. Jesse Chavez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Jesse Chavez.
Set to start the 9th in this one. In now, Roberto Perez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. A reminder not to touch that remote after we're through, as you'll see full highlights of the ball game this afternoon exclusively right here on the show. Digging in, Delino DeShields, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Runs up and gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Daniel Johnson.
Tyler Krieger will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Tyler Krieger. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Last strike now for Cleveland. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Yeah, this game was decided in the 8th. That was a huge offensive fireworks coming in the 8th inning. And when you the other guys put up a big inning like that against you late in the game, it's really tough to make any kind of a comeback.
11-6, the final score in this ball game. The Rangers came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Nick Goody pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers, 11 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For Cleveland, 6 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Si salimos de